In today's video, we will be discussing the following topics. Number 1, Devon going to Alberta to train with Matt Mask. Number 2, East vs West 3 being cancelled. Number 3, Mindaugas Teresitis vs Oleg Tudorian. Number 4, the March 18th Engin vs John Brzezinski event. Number 5, Ryan Espey vs Corey West. Number 6, Kyrdagali Ongerbayev making a comeback in arm wrestling. So welcome to the video arm wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Armwrestling News. Starting with the first news, Devon going to Alberta to train with Matt Mask. So the date or duration of this visit will be March 3rd to March 9th. It has already been about a week or so since both of them have already announced this on their channels. So it is going to be in just a couple of days from now. This is why I'm including this in my news video. And last time Matt Mask visited Devon Larratt to train him for the Monster Michael Todd match, or should I say to train himself as well for the East vs West Hermes Gasparini super match. And Matt Mask gives these feedbacks really late. When he practiced with Devon Larratt before the Devon vs Dennis super match, he gave the feedback of that match after the match ended. Same thing when he practiced with Devon before the Monster Michael Todd super match, he gave the feedback after the match ended that Devon was feeling so much stronger than he has ever felt on the table. At this point, I am assuming that Matt Mask will not be able to move Devon Larratt from center unless Devon allows him to, because Devon is such a beast right now. And let's move on to East vs West 3. It is not really important in terms of news. Of course, the event is huge, but why it is not important? Because this is the first time that I'm updating you about a news, about a cancellation of an event that was never announced in the first place. Engin was about to announce it, then the Ukraine-Russia war started, so he cancelled it even before he announced it. But these are the matches, the list if you want to have a look at them. Next up is the March 18th pay-per-view event on Facebook. I believe this is going to be the first arm wrestling pay-per-view event on Facebook. $5 is the price of the pay-per-view if I'm correct. And a feedback, the guys are not doing a really great job promoting the pay-per-view. So the matches are going to be, I'm only going to talk about two famous matches, Niazi Kurt versus Frode Hogland and John Brzezinski versus Engin Terzi. We will talk about these matches in detail when the event is near. So next up we have Ryan Espey versus Corey West left-handed. So it is going to be a Texas Arm Wrestling League event on May 21st. And Ryan versus Corey West left-handed could be a great match. I would slightly favor Ryan Espey in that match. Next up we have Jonathan Breda versus Brendan Elsesser left-handed and Dimitri Kachen versus Brendan Elsesser right-handed. Finally we have Kyrdagali Ongerbayev making a comeback in arm wrestling. So last year Ongarbayev had a shoulder surgery due to which he was out of arm wrestling for 4-5 months. His doctor said that it would take around 6 months, but I don't think 6 months have passed since then. And he is already back at arm wrestling. So there was an event in Kazakhstan and Kyrdagali Ongerbayev was seen participating there. Because of language barriers, I was not able to understand correctly whether it was nationals or some other tournament in Kazakhstan. But I saw a photo of Ongarbayev at the center, first place. So Ongarbayev is already in a great shape after his shoulder surgery. But there was another video which said why Kyrdagali Ongarbayev lost to Valery Baranov. So he also lost some matches there. I'm not sure if he lost in overalls or what, but there is one match where he lost and that guy was constantly attacking his shoulder with his side pressure hits. So it can be seen that his shoulder is definitely not 100% yet. I wish Ongarbayev a speedy recovery. I hope he comes back really fast because he is one of my favorite arm wrestlers to watch and many arm wrestlers' favorite arm wrestler to watch. With that being said, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.